pretty much every single day. I wanted to share basically right from my email the deals that I get every single day because a lot of times I do promote the let's say the interest rates, the closing costs, the flex cash that some builders, right, some companies are offering. So I wanted to get on here, go through. I mean, these are just emails that I receive pretty much on a daily basis. Um, so in this video, I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to tell you the deals that are currently happening for those of you that may want to own a home in Central Florida before the end of the year. Now, today is August 3rd, so month 8, and we've got basically 4 months left till the end of the year, right? We got August, September, October, November, December. Actually, we got 5 full months, right? Because August is still included in that. So basically, if you get into one of these properties, the deals usually go on till the end of the month, and I'll go over when these deals end in this video. And they usually apply to homes that are almost done, right, or completed, right? So either finished or completed in the next 1 to 3 months. So if you do find a house, let's say middle of August or end of August, you can close in 30 to 90 days from there. You should be in your home before the new year, and hopefully you're celebrating with your friends and family at your new home. So I'm gonna go over. Let's go over the first deal that I'm looking at here, and here's 3 emails literally back to back. It's the same builder. I got this email yesterday, and this one is offering $50,000 towards design or closing costs. Okay, so this is actually on homes that are to be built. Okay, so what this means is on these homes that are to be built, these homes will take 6 to 9 months to build, unless we get something that would stop the people from building them. But 6 to 9 months is about average for a new home to be built. You get $50,000 in this email. Now, if I go to the next one, this one is for a limited time, and the interest rate, this is for a fixed interest rate, is a 4.25% interest rate, and it's fixed for 30 years. So a lot of times you'll hear builders say, hey, we're offering a 2-1 buy down. Hey, car the chat. We're offering a 2-1 buy down. Um, right. This is actually a fixed interest rate, 4.25%. So a lot of times you hear that the interest rates are high, 6%, 7%. But with this one, this builder is actually offering a deal for 4.25%, and it's fixed. So you don't have to worry about next year your interest rate going up and the following year, right? So just to tell you guys a little bit about how a 2-1 buy down would play out, okay? So the 2 stands for 2% less, and the 1 stands for 1 year, okay? Meaning, let's say today interest rates are 6.5%, okay? For your first year, okay, your interest rate is gonna go down 2%, okay, which is 4.5%. Your second year, your rate will be 5.5%. It's gonna change every year. And then from your third year through your 30th year, it'll be that 6.5%. Now, what a lot of people don't know is that you can refinance that at any time, all right? And then let's say you were to refinance it after the first year, okay? And let's say rates went down to 4.25. If you refinance after your first year, you're actually going to get a rebate for all the savings that you would have had in your second year, okay? And that can equate to, depending on the price point, it could be five or $10,000 that you can get back. I did run a scenario yesterday where the savings for year one were actually 10,000 savings for the first year. I think it was 99.61 or something like that. And then for year two, there were 51.60, right? So in total, for the first 2 years, you're basically saving $15,000. And that was with a 2-1 buy down example. But this builder is offering a 4.25% fixed interest rate, which is amazing because you don't have to worry about your interest rate changing year one, year two, any of the years. It's fixed for the entire time. Hey, Kale France, any questions you guys have, feel free to put them in the chat. I'm reading through here as we're doing this. All right. So next email I got yesterday was same builder actually offering $75,000 in flex cash. And for this, you can use towards your design or your closing costs. And this deal is valid through 8/30. So 27 more days for that deal. And you can use it at any point toward design or closing costs. And that's on to be built homes. So when you find that home that you love, you can actually go ahead and use this money towards your close. I would use it towards closing costs first, and then I'd use it towards design after, right? That way you get all your closing costs paid. And then as far as any money that is left over, you can use towards upgrades, whether that is updating your countertop, your flooring. I'm not sure if you guys know, but a lot of builders, they will actually put carpet in all the rooms. I actually prefer carpet. I don't have carpet in my rooms, but they will put carpet in the bedrooms. And this is actually something that you can use this flex cash towards when they're offering it. But there's obviously a ton of other things that you can do. Bobby, how are you? Let's go over the next one, okay? This is this is a luxury builder, okay? A luxury home builder, but I just saw an email from them. They have homes starting in the 400,000 range, which is amazing for a luxury home. And basically, this one is Toll Brothers, right? So Toll Brothers, they are a luxury builder, super high quality. A lot of their homes, I mean, people walk into them and love them. And there's one in Westland Park at Sunbridge, which is in St. Cloud. I walked into this house and I literally called my wife and I'm like, hey, I think, we love our house, but I mean, I think this one is, we need to take a look at it. She wasn't for it because she loves her house. So, but anyway, Toll Brothers is one of those builders that you walk into their model homes and they will make you kind of double think where you're living for sure. So, unless you really want to move, right? Don't walk into Toll Brothers because those homes are convincing. Okay. So this one, this is a deal that I got yesterday, and they're offering. So the last deal was a 4.25. This one is a 2-1 buy down, and they are starting at 3.49% for your first year. That means for your second year, you'll be at 4.49, and then your third year through your 30th year in the mortgage is 5.49. Now I do say um, 30 years because here's what it is, right? When you buy a home, you normally get a 30-year mortgage. Now there's options for a 10-year, a 15-year. I think there's even an option. Actually, I'm sure there's an option for a 40-year mortgage. That's something that was introduced or reintroduced recently during COVID with rates really going up. But the reality is this, right? You get into a home and you finance it, within the first 10 years, okay? What normally happens is you either refinance it or you end up moving. That's just the reality. Most people, when I sell them a home, hey, this is my forever home. And I've been able to find a lot of my clients, their homes that they've lasted for 10 plus years. I've been doing, selling real estate here in Central Florida for um, almost a dozen years. Actually, this month will be 12 years licensed. I've had plenty of my clients that do stay in their homes for a long time, but on average, it's 7 to 10 years. Okay, that's typically how long people stay. So when you hear that term 30 years, don't think you're going to stay in that house 30 years. It's not normally the case. That rare situation that you find your forever home, obviously it's possible and it's optional for the most times, unless you run into a situation. But let's see what else. Let's go through another deal. This will be the last one. I just wanted to show you guys that there are actual incentives and deals out there for people that want to buy a home before the end of the year. Here's a builder. Let's see if there's any specials on this one. Okay. This one was not very good. I know they have homes priced usually starting around the 300,000 range. I've seen some actually, depending on where you're looking, 280,000 for a brand new home. Depending on where that's at in Central Florida, I can definitely show you some options. And their homes probably go up to maybe 600,000 max with this particular builder. Let me see what else is available. And I get a lot of emails on a daily basis from builders, so I'm just trying to go through whichever ones. Here it is. Here's another builder. All right, so this one, they are offering on quick move-in homes. They're offering up to $22,000 in price reductions. This is through August 31st. Okay, so 22,000 off the price. Plus, they are offering all your closing costs paid for, okay, which is great, and rates as low as 5.5% fixed. Okay, I mean, a rate in the fives is actually pretty good. So they're offering fixed rates as low as 5.5% down. Combined savings on something like this, 44,500. That's what they are promoting here, and they have homes starting at. Well, this is the home of the week, and it is for 339,000. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,600 square feet with a 2-car garage. Let me see if I find one more deal. Let's take a look. What else? What other deals we got? Let's see. I'm at July 30th, so these are all recent emails that I've received on what builders are offering. Here's another one. All right. Okay, so this one, see, all the incentives, they end up being somewhat similar, right? Because rates right now are like, for someone getting a mortgage, you can probably get something around like 6%, 6 to 7%, right? Depending on your interest rate, the different types of loan program that you choose, that you qualify for. But this one is, a low interest rate of 4.99%. Plus, they will give you up to $15,000 in closing costs and a hot new incentive of up to $5,000 in select communities for some of these homes. And what I'm looking at here, what they're showing is, all right, this property right here is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It was priced at 294,050. Now they dropped the price 20,000 on this one, and they got it at 274,050. And they're giving you $15,000 in closing costs. So a lot of builders, I've seen prices go down. There's actually one in downtown Orlando where their prices actually went down over 100,000. I did. They showed, hey, they were selling it for this price, then they reduced the price, and I actually verified it on the MLS. It was over 100, and it was actually like $150,000 less, 140 or $150,000 less than what they started at, and it's because of this, right? Like, builders, they've been struggling to sell these new homes, so they're giving everyone a great deal, right? Whether it's paying for all your closing costs, giving you the best interest rate, like all the deals when it comes to it. They'll modify the house, they'll lower the price. Honestly, that was one thing that with builders, it was extremely hard to do back in the day because, and this is, before the market really shifted, right? Which the market shift happened um, towards the end of 2022 and 23. That's kind of where the market really shifted as far as interest rates. But builders were not offering all these things. They never wanted to lower the price on their homes because if they lowered the price, right, on their home and they sold it, then guess what? The next property they sold will be affected by the previous one because then they'll see that the appraisals will start going down and the prices will start going down. So builders would never drop the price, but now I'm seeing tons of price drops. They're negotiating on the price. I mean, you can literally sometimes walk in there and make an offer and they'll consider it. Okay. Obviously, you got to get it approved by management usually, actually every time. But sometimes these sales agents at the builders, they already know how much flexibility they have and they'll let you know because guess what? It's so slow with the builders right now that the sales agents, they want a deal and the buyers want a deal. Obviously, the buyer's agents also want a deal. So if you guys are looking for a new construction home or any home in Central Florida before, all right, the end of 2025, reach out to me. My number is 407-863-9638. I have everything in the description below. You can reach out. You can schedule a time to chat and no obligation. I also have a free buyer's guide. If you guys want that as well, I can provide the link to you. No registration required, anything like that. So you just kind of get that for now. And any questions, reach out. Let me see if I have one more deal that we can go through and show you guys. Let's see. What other builder? I'm gonna give myself 10 seconds to find something. If I do, great. If I don't, don't. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nope. All right. I did find one other builder, but all good. Reach out if you guys need anything, have any questions, want to go see any properties, or learn more about buying a home in Central Florida. Hope you guys all enjoy the rest of your Sunday and talk to you on the next one. See ya.